Good gracious. Good gracious. We are starting Rocky Railway VBS today. We have only tried to start Rocky Railway for a year and a half. A year and a half, that's all. But now we finally come to day one. I'm excited.
Yes. Thank you guys so much last year. Did anybody miss us last year?
No, they didn't miss us.
Oh, power. You need to turn the power
There you
on.
go. Power. We're talking about power this week, Miss Lindsay. Jesus' power pulls us through, and your battery pack powers the microphone where everybody out there can hear you.
Yes. Let's
Power.
see who's here, Mr. Hampton. Can we see who's here?
I think we can.
All right. So
Who are you going to start with?
I think I'm
Who are you gonna start with?
I have a special place. Are there any second graders in the house? Second graders. Are there any second graders in the house?
Okay. I think they showed up. I don't know where they were the first time.
I don't either.
But anyway, I'm looking for the fourth grade. Wowzers.
What about our third grade?
Hey!
Wow.
What I'm thinking we probably have some pretty crunk kindergartners. Maybe not quite as crunk as I had originally intended, but still,
They're still
nonetheless, they're here.
Do
So
we
that's
have
good.
any first graders?
They're excited.
I think.
How about our youngest crew in Sing and Play right here in our opening rally? Where are my preschoolers? Man, they're awesome. They're rocking.
And I think that's everybody.
I think that's everybody. We probably got everybody. Let's go ahead and get started.
Oh, wait.
What?
What? Oh, Mr.
No, we've already called
Hampton.
everybody. I think that's everybody.
No, Mr.
Oh, it's
Hampton.
not everybody.
We forgot about our 5th and 6th grade.
I would say relatively impressive.
Pretty good.
Oh, good. All right, everybody look and listen right here. Look and listen. Good stuff. Man, I am Mr. Hampton. This is
Miss Lindsay.
Yes, and we're excited about riding the rails with you this week. We're going to start every day right here in our opening rally. We're going to close every day right here in our opening rally also. So we are thrilled about all of this and everything God is going to teach us this week. So before we get too deep into our opening rally, I want to tell you a little bit about our mission project this week. We are partnering with a company called Sweet Sleep.
Do what? What did you say, Mr.
Hampton? We are partnering with a company called Sweet Sleep to build a bed. All right, everybody look and listen right here. Build a bed. Now, what's going to happen is you guys probably brought an offering this morning. If you didn't, that's okay. We're going to be taking an offering every morning uniquely this year. I'll tell you about that in just a minute. But if you brought an offering this morning, we're going to take that in just a second. We are trying to buy, in third world countries, we are trying to buy beds for kids who would normally sleep on the ground or who would normally sleep somewhere around like dirty water where they might get sick or something like that. So we are buying beds, just long mattresses, and mosquito nets for kids so they can actually live long enough to hear the gospel. Otherwise, they're going to catch malaria or get some disease from the water that runs under them while they're asleep. And so we want to be able to literally save their life by providing A bed for every head. You say that with me in 3, 2, 1. A bed for every head. That's our goal this week. We're going to see how many beds we can buy. Each bed and bed net is about $50. So we're going to see how many of those, how many kids' lives we can save here from Sumrall, Mississippi, across the world. So here's what we're going to do. I'm going to pray, and then while I show you a video about what Sweet Sleep does, while the video is going, you can bring your first offering this morning, hold on, right here into this bucket, okay? So I'm going to pray. We're going to watch the video. While we're watching the video, you can bring your offering if you came prepared to give one of those this morning, okay? All right, so here we go. When we pray, who do we talk to? We're talking to God. Here we go. We're going to get ready in 3, 2, 1. God, thank you so much for today. Thank you for all of my friends who are here at Rocky Railway VBS. Thank you for the opportunity to learn about your power that pulls us through. Thank you for the opportunity to partner with a missions organization like Sweet Sleep and provide a bed for kids who don't have it. Lord, we take it for granted when we crawl into bed every night, but there's kids who are sleeping on dirt floors, and they're sleeping on pieces of tin and metal, and they're sleeping in places that we would never even dream of. And so, God, I pray that we would have a heart for these kids to provide a bed for every head this week. God, bless this missions offering. Bless the rest of our day. In your name we pray. Amen. While we watch this video right here, you're welcome to bring your offering right here.
Blessing was a premature child. She was unconscious on life support system for 2 months. She was diagnosed as having meningitis. People started advising the mother. They wanted her to be thrown in the river. Then the mother dumped her at home here. So now she left. The grandmother picked her and started from nowhere to take care of her. If she's going to fetch water, she locks her in the house because she cannot leave her outside. She first cries a lot. After crying a lot and she has seen no one, then she will start singing. She needs that constant support. Mercy was born in 2005. She did not receive medical attention during birth. She had a defect. He doesn't know where the mother is. She decided to abandon the child and she left. He is the father of Mercy. She has never had a bed or a blanket. She just covers herself with a bed sheet. She doesn't even have a net. She suffers from malaria and she suffers a lot from pneumonia. Blessing, when you receive the bed, she sleeps a lot at night and she has stopped having fever. She no longer falls sick.
Of no malaria?
Uh-huh.
Not even once.
He's saying that today is the first day that he believed that God exists because he has never received any support for this child. And today was the first day that he felt like even kids like this, there are people who love them.
So you have an opportunity to completely and radically change a child's life this week through our missions offering. We're excited about the partnership with Sweet Sleep and all that is going to entail. It actually doesn't just give beds and mosquito nets. It gives somebody the opportunity, when they show Jesus' love like that, it gives them the opportunity to give the gospel also. When you change a child's life, you win the opportunity to share the gospel with the rest of that family. So I'm excited about you guys partnering with us on all of that. So we are looking forward to everything that God is going to teach us through this week. Our time this morning is drawing to a close, but before you leave, I need to tell you something very, very, very important, okay? So just so you know, I have heard some commotion around the rail yard about a possible rock slide. Okay, so sometimes these happen, right? Sometimes it happens, and that could be really bad. So maybe we can find somebody who can tell us a little bit more about what's happening. And what about her? Does she look like she works at the rail yard? Hey, excuse me, can you help us? Do you work here?
Do I work here? Please, I've been working on the railroad all the livelong day. In fact, I don't just work here on the railroad, I drive these trains. Hey, my name is Trainee Track. I'm the engineer here on this railway.
Trainee Track.
Trainee Track.
An engineer with a name like that, I mean, you must really love trains.
Well, yes. No, I didn't catch your name again. What's your name?
I'm Mr. Hampton.
Oh,
yes.
Mr. Hampton.
Yes.
Mr. Hampton. See, Mr. Hampton, when you know these trains as well as I do, they just get to know you, and you just feel like you're a part of them. You know?
Okay. That's really deep there, trainees. But maybe you can help us. So what we heard something about like a rock slide earlier, and so we're kind of worried.
Yes, sir. You heard right. Some huge boulders came down the mountain last night and blocked the train tracks. In fact, my crew and I were supposed to come down here. We're supposed to drive the train down the mountain this morning, but fortunately, I'm here and I can take care of those boulders.
Boulders?
Yeah, I'm going to move the boulders off the track.
But by yourself? You think you're strong enough to move massive boulders?
I mean, I know I'm a girl engineer and all, but of course I know I'm strong enough.
Well, I mean, okay.
It's kind of insulting, Mr. Hampton.
I didn't mean to be insulting. I'll tell you what, how about you warm up on a couple of the rocks down here on our stage? How about you do that? That might be.
You mean you want me to try to move these rocks?
Yeah, well, yeah. I think so.
Easy peasy. I better just step back in case these rocks go a-flying.
Okay. Are you okay, Trainee?
Yeah,
Look,
yeah.
come.
Yeah, well, I just...
Oh, okay.
Okay.
All right. Okay.
Hold on.
Oh, hey, look. Okay. Hey, Trainee, don't look.
It's
It's
no
okay.
use.
What?
It's just too hard. It's just
No.
too hard. I just don't think I can do it.
Yeah, you know what? It's funny that you should mention that, because today we're learning that Jesus' power helps us do hard things. It's perfect.
Oh.
Jesus' power helps us do hard things. So we all have to do hard things. I mean, we have to do things like we have to take a test at school, right? You know?
Jeez.
And maybe we have to like stand up to a bully. Maybe we have to do that.
Oh my goodness.
We might have to, we might have to be there for a sick family member like this.
Oh my,
you know.
I think we've already established that I'm not strong enough.
Oh no. Well.
Okay.
None of us is strong enough, Trainee, to tackle this tough stuff on our own. Hey, look, can I
Seriously,
help
could
you
you
there?
help me? Can you help me
Can I
out,
help
please?
you there?
Yeah, help me out.
But,
Thank you.
Even when we have the hard stuff, Jesus is always there to help us do the hard stuff. Here, well, I need to
Well,
maybe put these
this
back here.
this Jesus guy sounds like a good guy to be friends with.
Oh, yeah, definitely. That's...
Maybe this Jesus guy can help me think of some ways to get these boulders off our railway. So I'm going to go do that.
I tell you what, we've got a few more things to do right here in our opening rally, and then once we get everybody situated, I'll see if I can break away and try to come help you
That'd be
figure
great.
something out.
Nice to meet you, Mr. Hampton. Nice to meet you.
Trainee. Those are just paper. It's just paper. I don't know what the big deal was. But we've got some songs to learn this week. We've got all kind of stuff. So I tell you what, before we get too far, why don't we welcome our Sing and Play Express crew to the stage right here, and let's learn our theme song. You guys stand up on your feet. Here we go.
We trust in you, Jesus. You're all that we need. Your power will pull us through. We're trusting in you. We're trusting in you. You give us hope and life that's forever. You make us bold and we stand together. Your power will pull us through. We're trusting in you. We're trusting in you. We're off on this journey, there's no looking back. With Jesus to lead us, we're on the right track. Oh, 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 oh. Wide open spaces for wide open eyes. We're looking ahead for the next big surprise. Oh, 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 oh. We trust in you, Jesus. You're all that we need. Your power will pull us through. We're trusting in you. We're trusting in you. You give us hope and life that's forever. You make us bold and we stand together. Your power will pull us through. We're trusting in you. We're trusting in you. We're off on this journey, there's no looking back. With Jesus to lead us, we're on the right track. Oh, 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 oh. Wide open spaces for wide open eyes. We're looking ahead for the next big surprise. Oh, 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 oh. We trust in you, Jesus. You're all that we need. Your power will pull us through. We're trusting in you, trusting in you. You give us hope and life that's forever. Make us bold and we stand together. Your power will pull us through. We're trusting in you, trusting in you. Your power will pull us through. We're trusting in you, trusting in you, trusting in you. We're trusting in you, trusting in you.
Yay! You guys did great. Everybody have a seat, have a seat, have a seat. You're going to learn all kinds of music in Sing and Play Express. I'm going to give out after that song. That didn't take very long on that, did it at all? That's because I'm way too old. So, here we go. We have so much to accomplish real quick. So I want us to do this real quick. I want us to think about this. Talk with your crew. You're only going to get 30 seconds. When you hear the train, listen, when you hear the train, especially you guys back here, you third grade, fourth grade, all you guys, when you hear the train, I need you to kind of shut it down, okay? So that we can move on, so that we're not too late beginning our first day. But here's what I want you to do. Imagine that your crew has a steam train, and you can load it up with whatever you want and take it wherever you want without crossing an ocean. You can't cross an ocean because trains don't cross an ocean. They're right here in the U.S. So you have 30 seconds to come up with what you'd carry and where you would take it. Go.
Where would we take it?
Yeah, you can take whatever you want, wherever you want,
Like pizza?
but you can't cross an ocean.
Pizza?
Pizza. You can load it up with pizza.
Fried chicken.
10 seconds. Fried chicken would be mine. I would load a train up with fried chicken.
Money to buy fried chicken.
Oh, that would be awesome.
Yes.
All right. So what we want to do, every day we're going to have a main point, right? Today is this. Read it. If you can read with me really loud in 3, 2, 1. Jesus' power helps us do hard things. Okay, so whenever you hear the main point today, all right, whenever somebody in Bible Adventures or Imagination Station or anything like that says that main point, Jesus' power helps us do hard things, you respond with this, okay? Whenever they say it, it's kind of like, you guys don't remember Pee-wee's secret word of the day, but some of you do. I know you do. So it's kind of like when you hear that, this is what you say, okay? You say, trust Jesus.
You think
All
you do
right?
that?
So somebody's going along and they're talking and they're saying, you know what? Jesus' power helps us do hard things. You say,
Trust Jesus. That was pretty good. I think let's try it one more time.
so like you and I are talking
And
or
I'll
we're
just
doing
say,
something.
you know what, Mr. Hampton? Jesus' power helps us do hard things.
Trust Jesus. Oh,
Yes!
yeah.
That
We
was
can
it.
do it.
That was it.
We are learning today. Our Bible verse comes out of Philippians chapter 4, verse 13. If you can read that with me really loud in 3, 2, 1. For I can do everything through Christ who gives me strength. Philippians 4:13. Man, you guys are doing awesome. We are going to learn all types of things, but before we leave this morning, this is the last thing we're doing. I need to introduce you to somebody really, really special. Can I do that? It's our day one Bible buddy. His name is Ramsey, and I want you to find out all about him right here.
Hey there, friends! Glad you're all on board for a rambunctious week of faith and fun at Rocky Railway. I'm Ramsey, a bighorn sheep. Can you guess why? Okay, that was too easy. Check out these cool, curvy horns God gave me. Ram's horns can weigh up to 30 pounds. That's as much as some of our littlest preschool buddies. Wow! My horns have to be tough, because we male sheep use them to keep other rams out of our territory. People who study rams say we can run into each other at 20 to 40 miles per hour. Bam! You can hear that sound for miles. Wow. Me and my herd hang out all over the majestic, massive Rocky Mountains. The Rocky Mountains rock! If you head up to find me, strap on your hiking boots. Sometimes my herd grazes in an alpine meadow. 'Cause that's where the good stuff is. Wow, good! But the meadow makes us an easy target for predators, so we also like to climb way up those crazy cliffs. We sheep like it steep. Me and my family can hang out on a little teeny tiny ledge that's only a few inches wide. animals like bears or coyotes can't bother us here. Whew! And check out the view! God made us just right for staying safe in those hard, rocky places. My hooves are split and have a rough skin on the bottom that grips tight to the rugged rocks. Plus, I've got excellent eyesight. No glasses for me. It may sound like climbing these cliffs and balancing on jagged ledges is hard to do, but God has given me everything I need to live here. Fine food and my family safe. I've heard that you sometimes have to do hard things too. When there's a bully at school, maybe you feel like you're in a rough, rocky place. You may not be balanced on a cliff ledge like me, but maybe you have to balance homework, chores, sports, music, and friendships. That sounds hard. Maybe coming here today and making new friends even feels like a hard thing for you. But did you know you don't face those hard things alone? No way! Jesus is right beside you. Yep, even right now. He gives you His power to climb through those mountains of worry and get through any rough stuff you gotta do. The Bible powers you up with this truth. For I can do everything through Christ who gives me strength. That means you don't have to have your own power to do hard things. Jesus' power helps us do hard things. Trust Jesus.
Wow, Ramsey's got a lot to teach us today, man. He's got those hard hooves, and he's going to stand up in hard, rocky places to be safe, just like we have a rock that we can run to in Jesus that helps us remember our main point today, that Jesus' power helps us do hard things. We're going to get that. We're going to get that. Hey, listen, crew leaders, let me mention to you real quick, in your bags right here, you have a handful of things, okay? This is going to be your envelope today. You should have registration cards on everybody in your area right now. There's a Ziploc bag in your bag that says registration cards. If you'll collect all those registration cards, put them in that Ziploc bag, leave them on the pew before you leave. This envelope right here, has anybody told you what to do with that yet? Crew leaders? No? Okay. Take this envelope, and this is what I want. If you'll count the kids in your class and the helpers in your class, including student helpers, you can leave that outside your first rotation, okay? Turn that into your first rotation leader. We'll get that in just a moment. Also, for the end of the day, you have a newsletter that will go home with every child. Listen, and you also have a box right here. This is a bank. So here's how we're going to do our offering this week, okay? You came and you put it in the bucket today. So at the end of today, you're going to get one of these boxes. You can take this box home, put your offering in it, and bring this whole box back tomorrow morning and put it on the stage, okay? You're going to get a new box every day that you're here. So you don't have to worry about keeping up with your offering or anything like that. You're going to put it in here tonight or tomorrow morning. Then you're going to bring this box back, put it on the stage tomorrow morning in opening rally. So there should be enough in there. You've also got a schedule, an overview chart of everything that's happening this week. And you should have a list of kind of some fun stuff to talk about as you go from station to station, okay? So should be a lot of fun stuff going on. You guys ready to start day one? I knew you would be. I knew you would be. So here's how we're gonna dismiss, okay? So we got a little background music coming on. All right. So here's what I need. Here's what we're doing. Kindergarten, you guys, actually let's let our preschoolers go out that way right there. Preschoolers out that way. Kindergarten, you guys are going straight across the hall to Sing and Play Express. That's where you're headed. That's that's okay. You can put them, just put them in there. That sounds good. Yep. Thank you, ma'am. All right. Okay. Preteens, you guys can go that way to Bible Adventures. Bible Adventures is upstairs. Upstairs. The very tallest room in the building. Preteens headed that way to Bible Adventures. Third grade, you guys are headed right across the hall to Sing and Play Express. Good deal, third grade. I'm dismissing y'all last, that's why. Do you have another schedule? Okay, all right. First grade, you guys are headed right out here to Imagination Station. Hey, look, first grade, let somebody lead you so you know where you're going. First grade, let somebody lead you so you know where you're going. Upstairs above the library, Imagination Station. Good deal. Oh, okay. 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 Hang with me right here. Can you? Is that okay? Great. Above the library, going upstairs above the library. Fourth grade, you guys fall right in here in behind first grade. You're going to Imagination Station also. It's going to be upstairs above the library. You can, let's see who's here. Ella knows, Kaylee knows. Jacob is headed there. Above the library. It's by the piano. You know where the piano is? Okay. Okay, second grade. You guys are headed this way to Locomotion Games. Locomotion Games. Here, you can have that extra copy right there.